I adopted a cat, and now there is 2 of us in my place who don't like me.
Everything sounds scary with a Russian accent, even animal noises. Like, you're from Luxembourg? How does a dog bark in Luxembourg? Woof woof, woof woof? Exactly, it's cute, it's nice. You know how the dogs bark in Russia? Gov gov. What? Gov gov, really? You instantly imagine like a Pitbull doing squats next to a BMW. If he dies. Okay, that's a scary dog right there. However, animal noises sound scary in every language. Stupid in every language as well. Do we have any Italians in? Yeah. How does a dog bark in Italy? Bow, bow. Have you ever heard a dog enunciate the letter B? Have you ever been in Rome and you see a little chihuahua run by? Ba 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 ba.
By a round of applause, how many of you are cat people? Cat people. Okay, it's good to know where the crazies are. And by a round of applause, how many of you are dog people? Maybe a slight majority, but that makes sense to me, because obviously I'm a dog person. What would I even be without a dog? I'd be some crazy person in the park with a bag full of shit. It gets really weird really fast if you take the dog out of that equation. And have you noticed when people, I'm still holding the poop. Have you noticed when people tell stories about their pets, if the story is about a dog, the dog always did something bad. If the story is about a cat, the cat did something cute. If the story is about a hamster, the hamster's dead.
Hello everybody, my name is Dan. I am from Canada. We're not a very alpha country, no. Our national animal, it's the beaver. Yeah, I don't know if you've done your research, but we had other options. We could have had the polar bear. The polar bear was on the menu. We looked at the polar bear, we thought top of the food chain. That's not very Canadian at all, no. Give us something representative. Give us the beaver. Give us a rat with a British face and an American body, yes. Make him smell French, too.
One of my favorite hobby is I like bird watching. Bird watching, you know, like watching birds. You know, like it's a great bird watching. It's fantastic. It's the perfect stoner hobby. You give me a joint and a pair of binoculars, I'm captivated for hours. The first hour just by the binoculars, going, oh, wow. But
I'm less ambitious. Like, for example, I no longer wish for a threesome. No longer. And I can pinpoint an exact moment when I realized I no longer want a threesome. I was in a park and I tried to pet 2 dogs at the same time. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. It's too much work.
Yep. My favorite fish has to be the flounder. Yeah, such a weird fish. The interesting fact about the flounder is they're born with eyes on both sides of the head, but when they grow up, the eyes are on the same side of the head. I think it's because the flounder, it lives on the ocean floor, and the ocean floor is basically just sand. So I think that for a couple of years, the flounder is just like, fucking sand in my eye. Does this for like 2 years, then all of a sudden, blop. Oh, I'm looking freaky. You can call me the flapfish.
No, I'm happy to be here. I know I have a bit of a vague accent. It's because I grew up partly in Australia. Whenever I tell people that, I'm afraid to disappoint them because I feel they expect me to have all these cool stories about surfing and barbecues and cuddling with koalas with chlamydia. But I grew up in the city and went to one of those poor public schools where half the kids were on meth. So all we had was chlamydia. Yeah. I don't even know what a koala looks like, so...
But no, I got 2 birds at home. I have had a Cockatiel, his name's Jarvis, and I've had him for 10 years. And when I got him, I was so sure. I saw those YouTube videos And I was like, ooh, he's gonna sing. I know it. He's gonna whistle and I'm gonna be one of those people. No, I've spent 8 years trying to teach Jarvis how, if he's happy and you know it. And he's not happy, he doesn't know it. At all. So 2 years ago, I got him a friend, because he's so dumb. I'm like, well, maybe. He just needs a buddy. And so I got him a friend, and that little friend, that new Cockatiel that I spent more money on, he picked up that song in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what he did. And so I asked my friend, she's a biologist, and I was like, okay, so what's wrong with my bird? Like, he's not being able to pick it up. And she said, you know what, Carol, don't feel bad. It means he's inbred. I mean, I feel a little bad. Like, it's not like he's my cousin or something, but I feel a little bad. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, how do you know this? And she said, no, it's common in birds. If they can't carry a tune, it means they're inbred. It means they can't attract a mate, so they can't pass on their inbred genes. So this is where we get country music.
Got on the tram with my ex-girlfriend. We're on the tram, and on the tram walks this Czech porn star. Her name is Christy Black. She's the anal queen of the Czech Republic. Right? God bless her. And she walks onto the tram, and I fucking freaked out. I freaked out, right? Because I'd never met a famous person before. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, oh my God, babe, look! My girlfriend was like, what? I had to be like, look! A dog! I panicked. I was saved by the fact she had one of those little porn star dogs. You know those little dogs? Little tiny dogs, they get carried around in handbags. They shake a lot, they got big eyes because they've seen some shit. You know those dogs? Only dogs I've ever met in my entire life that are afraid of sausages. Here you go, buddy.
I've got a tiny dog. Anyone here have a dog? A tiny dog? Yeah? Nice. What kind of a dog do you have? Chihuahua. Okay, nice. Does your dog ever have tick issues? Yeah. No? Okay. My dog has. And that means that sometimes I play this game with my dog. It's called Tick or Nip. Basically, I just try to figure out if something is a tick or a nipple. And my dog, she likes it. She likes it a lot. Until I take out the tweezers, then she's always like, nip, 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 nip. That is my nipple, man. Jesus Christ.
I almost had sex in Australia. Almost with a real Australian woman. Yeah, I got to her apartment, not with like a crowbar, but with like natural charm. And we were at her apartment, and things were heating up, and I tried to give her like a little smooch, and all of a sudden, her dog started barking at me. And no matter what I tried to touch her with my finger, the dog's like, ah, ah, ah. And I could not have sex with her because the dog would not permit. And then I realized that the dog's reaction to her having sex with a new person is a great way to measure how many partners she has had. Because this one time I was with this experienced woman, and she had a lot of tattoos, and she was a bit of a freak. Like in the bed, she would tell me dirty things like, "Choke me, daddy," and I choked her as a good father would. And while I'm choking this woman, right next to us on the bed, her Pitbull is acting like a golden retriever. Putting its paws like this. Good friend wouldn't say no to a belly rub. So now I'm choking this woman, belly rubbing the dog. And you know when your hands have different activities, sometimes you mix it up. So now I'm choking the dog, belly rubbing the woman. And the lady was so morally corroded, and the dog had learned so much from her, that eventually when I orgasmed, the dog brought me a towel. That was a bad girl, but a good boy. Thank you very much, Hamsters.